Hey guys, so today I decided to do a look inspired by my earrings. I just thought that the maroon and the turquoise went really well, so I decided to do a look inspired by them, and I love the way it turned out, and I hope that you like it just as much as I do. So if you want to see exactly how to do it step by step, then keep watching and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so I'm starting off with my LORAC primer, and it's going to prevent creasing for my eyeshadows, and then we're going to go in with the color Downfall, which is a matte tan shade on a synthetic crease brush, and I'm going to apply this to the crease. Now, I had to fast forward this a lot because I did blend and my arm felt like I was going to fall off, so when you get to that point, that's pretty much where you know that you've blended that color really well, and that's just going to be the first layer of the crease, just to help blend things later on as you progress with the look. So just keep adding that into the crease. Next, I'm taking the color Truth with an eyeshadow brush and applying this as my brow highlight. Next, I'm taking the color Undone on a synthetic brush, and I'm going to apply that above Downfall and just kind of softening out those edges as it's meeting up towards Truth, which is our brow highlight color. Next, with an eyeshadow brush, we're going to start packing on this color called Sonic, and it's a beautiful, rich, kind of rusty red color. And I'm just going to keep packing that onto the lid with a Sephora brush, and I will have it listed in the description box. But just keep packing on that color. You can wet it with some eye drops to create a foiled effect if you wanted to, but I don't feel like that was really necessary with this color because it's so metallic, rich, and just has that beautiful pigment to it. Next, I'm going to soften out the edges of that with the same brush that we used earlier. Just wipe it off. Then I'm taking the same brush, but with the color Bondage. So Bondage is a beautiful kind of deep plum shade, and I'm using the same eyeshadow brush. I just flipped it over to keep from having to use so many brushes, and just kind of packing that on the outer part of the eye, and then kind of pushing it into the outer V of the crease, not bringing it too high, but definitely adding some depth to this outer look, and I just think that it's perfect. And then, of course, blending out the edges, packing on more color, you know how it goes, building it until you get the intensity you prefer. Next, with a Sigma E56 brush, I'm going with Bobbi Dazzle, which is a sparkly white, and that's going to be the inner corner highlight, just to add a little bit of sparkle to this look. Now that's completely optional. You don't have to use that sparkly shade. You can use a matte color. Now for the fun part, the lower lash line. I'm going to mix two liners. One is from Urban Decay, and that's the electric one, which is that bright teal. And then the other one is from Makeup Forever, which is a lot deeper, and I will have it listed below. I believe it's 12L, but again, check the description box. Then with a flat definer brush, I'm taking the colors Freeze and Heroine, which is a turquoise and a really deep navy, and mixing the two of them and kind of pushing that into the root of the lower lashes just to kind of create some smokiness and depth. As you can see, there's a contrast between what's on the waterline, which is more teal, and then a little bit deeper as you get to the lower lash line. With a pencil brush, I'm taking Undone and Downfall, which are the two matte shades we used earlier, and I'm creating a little bit of smokiness on the lower lashes below the blue. This is totally optional. You don't have to do this. You can skip it altogether, or you can go in with something darker. Next, I'm going to be tight lining with my IT Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Liner in black, which is the blackest liner that I own. Then taking my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, which is a beautiful black shade, and I'm going to be lining my upper lashes just to my preference. You can do something really thick, use a gel if you prefer, a pencil, really whatever you want. Okay, so for mascara, I'm using Bobbi Brown Smoky Lashes mascara on the upper lash line, and then for the lower lashes, I'm wearing my Lash Discovery as usual. Okay, for the face, we are going to start with concealer. I'm going to clean up underneath the eye with a dampened Real Techniques beauty sponge or makeup sponge, whatever it's called, which I absolutely love for doing this step. And then I'm going to set that with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffused Light. Perfect setting powder for under eye area. Now on to the face. Using my Supergoop CC cream in light to medium, I'm applying it with my fingers first, and then I'm going to go in and blend it with a dampened beauty sponge. So using the dampened beauty sponge is really going to create that skin-like texture with this. I absolutely love it. Make sure it's damp, doesn't have too much water, and it'll blend your cream products and your liquid products really beautifully into the skin, and again create that skin-like look so that it doesn't look like there's something sitting on your face like foundations typically do. And I just love doing it. I do it every single day. Then I'm going in with Bareminerals. This is in Golden Fair. This is the Ready foundation with their precision foundation brush. I don't know what it's exactly called. I will list it below, but I'm using that to set my CC cream. So I really like this Bareminerals powder. I've been using it for about 2.5 weeks now, and you've seen it on my face in recent videos, and I really like it. This brush in particular does pack it on quite heavily, so I would prefer to use something a lot more fluffy, which I do, and I will do a video soon about this stuff because it's pretty good, I'd have to say. Next, I'm going to apply some bronzer with a Morphe powder brush. It will be listed down below in the description box, the number. But as you can see, I'm very fair, so it's time to bronze it up and bring some life back into my skin. Now with the same bronzer, I'm switching to a Sigma F05, which is the small contour brush, to obviously do some contouring. I've been getting into this a lot over the last several months, and it's just become part of my routine to just do a little bit of some light contouring. Nothing too dramatic, nothing really exaggerated, just really soft and easy. Which I have a video about contouring as well, so I will link it to in the description box so you guys can see it. And it's using the well, this case is the bronzer, but I usually use my Cosmetics bronzing kit. Next, I'm using my Tarte Exposed blush. Of course, is it a surprise to you? Because it's not to me. I can't seem to put this blush down. It is by far the best blush that I own. It's my absolute favorite. It's the perfect rosy tan shade to go with super bright looks, super wearable looks. It's perfect. Okay, so this is the kit that I was mentioning from Cosmetics. I'm using the shimmery light shade to do some highlight on the tops of my cheekbone, Cupid's bow, and down the center of my nose with a fluffy brush. Then time for some lips, using my NYX Cosmetics lip liner in Peekaboo Neutral, lining my lips and filling them in completely. Alright, so now we're going to add some lipstick. This is one of my favorites from MAC. It is called Hue. It's a perfect kind of neutral pink color. It's a little bit nude as well, but it's just so awesome. And that's it. That is the look. Oh, actually, no, I lied. We're going to go in with some red cherry lashes in WSP. So I hope you guys enjoy the look. Here's a close-up of the eyes. It's just so beautiful. I love mixing these colors, and I love it. The lashes are the perfect amount of drama. They're not too over the top, but just a little bit of extra glam. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye, guys.